Hi, my name is Angela Quillen. I've been at Meadow for 14 years. This project was done 8 years ago. Cardinal Health contacted us on a few weeks before Earth Day, and my class always did something with Earth Day. I am the science teacher here. And we went ahead and jumped on board with them. They said they would bring out 7 trees and they would plant them. And we talked about maybe burying a time capsule together. And in that time capsule, we had those children make a pledge that they would come back 8 years later on their senior year. And here they all are now, looking back on letters that they wrote to themselves and pictures that we had. And I mean, it's just amazing the memories that were made here. And these trees will live on as these seniors go on and start their lives.
One more time. Cheeseburger! Cheeseburger! Meadow Trojan! Trojan!
My name is Kimmy Compton and I represent Cardinal Health. Cardinal Health was a huge part of the Radcliffe community here for several years prior to us closing our physical location. We now have 200 and almost 90 folks that work from home in the Hardin County area. Part of my role as community liaison was to work in the community and be able to help and fund projects with our youth especially. We teamed up with the Meadow students, 4th grade classes here in 2011 to plant 7 trees in honor of Earth Day. And we are back here today with those graduating students. We told them we would be here, and here we are 8 years later. So I'm standing under one of the very small trees that we planted that day, and we have had, I guess there's 45 graduates getting back on the bus to go back to North now that were here. Meadowview is their home, Hardin County is Cardinal Health's home, and we are so proud to be able to be here and be a part of this today, just to say thank you to the administration for allowing us to do so, and to wish these young men and women well on their next phase in life. You're going to take a journey, and you're not going to trip when you go across the stage. I don't care how worried you are about it, okay? It doesn't matter if your hat is on completely straight, unless Mr. Campbell or some of the other administration over there says straighten your hat up, okay? Walk the stage proudly. Shake the hands of your administration and thank them. You don't have to do it. Thank those people. I talk to my kids at church every week. There are 3 things that is so hard to say. I love you, thank you, and I'm sorry. And it's the hardest things to say to those that are closest to us. If you see these teachers and these folks that made a difference in your life in this gymnasium today, say thank you. Go home. Go home. Tell mom and dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, somebody that kicked you. Right? Everybody get a little pick me up when you was down, kicked you a little bit, encouraged you. You are going to graduate. You are going to college. You are going to succeed in the military. Thank them. Thank them. Never go without telling somebody you care about, I love you. There are graduating classes that will walk the stage in Hardin County, missing classmates this next week. Never miss an opportunity to say, I love you, thank you, or I'm sorry when we're wrong, okay? It just shows good people skills, okay? We at Cardinal Health, we're not in a building up the street from you anymore, right? They transitioned 289 people home to continue to work. But we're still here today to support you. We're proud of you. We see currently, right? I'm trying not to get Missy all upset back here. We saw when we pulled in these towering trees that are now taller than the building. That day it was a lot of loose dirt that we were going to get dirty in. Little scrawny trees that we didn't know would withstand an ice storm.
Little scrawny kids.
And some little scrawny kids. That I said, they're probably looking at one another and said, why did my mom let me wear that? Why did I have my hair like that? Something. We're always going to critique ourselves. But just like those trees, we were here to help you plant trees. These teachers and the administration planted knowledge, they planted seeds. They gave you the power to go out and grow them with the right nutrients, right? You had people that touched you in middle school. You've had people that's touched you in high school that helped groom you. As you've been growing, so have the trees. And they will be here from now on, we hope, right? Grow strong, put strong roots down. Ms. Quillen says that she's looking at retirement. Not now, but she's thinking about using that time capsule and going back to her fourth grader to say, let's fill it up so when I retire we can pull it up. Maybe somebody else can keep the tradition going, right? But you were the students that they'll talk about in these pictures that planted the trees. The teachers that are on that side of the building and say, woo, them students, they helped me out. It's cougar over here in the woods, right? So Cardinal Health wants to continue to invest in our community. Whether you stay in our community and attend HCEC-TV, some of the optional campuses, you know, or if you leave and go away, don't forget where your roots are. Don't forget who fertilized your mind. Pay it forward and bring it back home. But now it's go Trojans! You see I was a senior once too, and I don't have to have a microphone to talk, right? My kid goes to Central. Go Trojans! You better try again. I need you loud. Come on. Loud and proud, class of 2019. Let's hear you. Go Trojans! You got a lot of people. How about we go find out what's in that time capsule?
So as you can see, we did unearth it because we wanted to make sure that things were okay. There was a lot of water in it, so there were some things that were not salvageable, but there's several letters in there. There's a really great group picture in there that looks much better than the other one, and that's what we have in there right now.
Come on around, everybody.
But just really, the memories of us planting the tree. I mean, I can just picture all of us just out here. I remember all of y'all complaining that it was so hot. When are we going in? What time are the buses coming? Because it was at the end of the day. I mean, I can remember. But listen, you all, I'm just so proud. I mean, I'm going to try really hard because I can't put my tongue on the roof of my mouth when I'm talking. But listen, I'm so proud because, I tell my students every year, come back and see me. Come back and see me. Invite me to those graduations. I mean, I'll be there. I go to every graduation, so I'll be there.
7 o'clock this Friday.
7 o'clock this Friday. Yes,
7 o'clock this Friday in good weather.
And it's going to be wonderful weather, but you all have such a bright future. I mean, really take to heart what Ms. Compton said. I mean, really take all of that to heart. I mean, you all are really going to go far. And come back and see me when you're, those scientists and doctors and all of that good stuff. Whatever you want to be, you can do it. All right, let's unearth this baby. Bring it up.
Go get it, guys.
Bring it up.
I think it's chest.
Oh, he's taking it. Is that it?
I'm just going to pull it up.
All right. Wait, what was that? All right.
Watch your camera.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
It's a lot of twisting.
I should have. This was a letter. That was the letter that you wrote to them.
Let's see. So I want to tell you what a dedicated teacher you have, because she took a flashlight to use against the actual letter, because it kind of had some damage, and retyped this. So if I read something, it's because she mistyped it.
Yeah, that one looks really great. Yeah, the other one had lots of mold on it. So it was
Dear students, today is May 9th, 2011. We will plant 7 trees on these grounds in honor of Earth Day. We are supposed to plant them on April 22nd, but Mother Nature delayed us because of the rain. It's a pleasure for Cardinal Health to be part of your community. Cardinal Health made a commitment to the community when it came here in 2005 to be your partner. This year alone, and that was in 2011, we had donated $94,000 in the community. The 7 trees planted here represent each of our 7 core values. Cardinal Health values are tenacious, accountable, inventive, enthusiasm, genuine, trusted, and inclusive. These 7 words and their definitions were set at the base of these 7 trees when we planted them. We ask you to remember as you go, and the students who come here after you walk these grounds, that we feel these words define who we are at Cardinal Health. All of us who were here that day hope you too will live by the core values and take them along in your path in life. Just as these trees will not grow without nourishment, you will not grow without nourishment. Just as these trees will take time to grow and produce the shade they are intended to, you will grow over time in height, boy have we seen a difference here today, in weight, skill, and knowledge. Take time. Take time to be a kid. Take time to nourish yourself with the proper things for your body so you do not interfere with your growth and development. Take time to learn. Enrich your mind with knowledge so you too can flourish in our community. We want you to remember that day, and I want you to remember this day as you prepare for graduation. We want you to remember to continue your education, and our plan as we set forth on May the 9th, 2011, was to be back here to unearth this time capsule, your senior year. And we are here. Yay, buddy. Go Trojans! What else have you got in there?
Did you say this is a picture?
Someone's rusty letters.
Oh, it's a picture!
Is this not waterproof? Like, why is everything going? Somebody. Donovan. Yeah, can you pass it around?
Yeah, just pass. Start passing.
That stuff's gonna rip.
I hope this don't like.
Those are the letters that I could salvage.
It says, have you thought about what college you're going to? That's the only thing I can read on here. Everything else might have been written in marker.
It says Ashley.
Dear Ashley. We have an Ashley.
It's okay. Ashley. I'll give you a minute. Ashley, there's yours.
Alexa Clark. Maya Conquest.
Maya's over there. She's not Maya. No, Maya. No, she's not here.
Not here? Giovanni.
He's here. Giovanni's here.
And let's open it.
Giovanni.
That one. Katrina.
It'd be Katarina. That'd be Katarina.
Katrina who? Katrina Malchek?
Keandra.
Right here. Keandra.
Wow.
Your favorite movie is The Princess and the Frog.
Shanasia.
She's gone. Donovan.
Oh God. Ew.
Brittany.
Brittany.
Justin, where are you?
Justin's not even at school today.
Takaris. Takaris is in here. Kaylee.
She's not here. Yeah.
Kaylee called me from Pittsburgh. She's in Pittsburgh. She called me here at the school to tell me she couldn't come.
Dontavia.
Bro, is that one of those S things on the paper?
Yeah.
Gabriel.
That's what everyone
Did that on everything.
Harley.
I think that was so cool.
She's not here.
Tiana Thompson. Jose.
What is this? I saw it and I was like, that's Jose.
That's Jose.
Jose. Too.
Ugly, weird looking.
Takara. Damon Tran, who is also not here. I think that's it.
Dude, I remember him.
God, but somebody can have a whole time capsule.